risky. A real good way to look at it is find that hot spot, right? So Lawrenceville, let's look at Lawrenceville. Lawrenceville kind of looks like something like that if you look at it over the map, and then the river runs over here. And you got 40th Street here. That's 40th Street. You got a little bit of Lawrenceville down here. So this is Upper Lawrenceville, this is Middle Lawrenceville, this is Lower Lawrenceville. This is, what is that, Main Street? Butler Street.
Mm-hmm.
At the top. So we're going to say Butler Street kind of runs like this.
Oh.
Okay. I think this is Main up here. The one that divides Bloomfield. So Bloomfield's up
Yeah, I was going to say Liberty's around there somewhere. It might go at an angle.
Yeah, one of those.
Alright.
Something like that.
Very rudimentary.
So you got this. So you got Bloomfield here. You have Garfield here. You have Friendship here. And it's a short period of Friendship, and then you have East Liberty. We won't go the whole way down on Lawrenceville because it kind of gets goofy at the bottom. But so Lawrenceville's like this big boom. It's just been booming forever, and it's not forever, but for many years it's been very solid. They're selling new construction for like $800,000 there now. It's getting crazy. It's just completely absurd. You can almost not even buy a fixer-upper for less than $100,000 now. You used to be able to buy them for dirt cheap. So this is like your A+ for an investor. You know, great location right now.
Upper Lawrenceville?
Well, all of Lawrenceville, but Upper Lawrenceville is your cheapest Lawrenceville right now. You can get a pretty good return there. It's not giving you the same numbers that you're going to get from Middle Lawrenceville and Lower Lawrenceville if you flip a property, but whatever. So all of Lawrenceville will give it an A+. What happens when this becomes so ridiculously expensive that the people that want to live there can't afford to live there anymore?
Gentrification. You go to Garfield?
They look for other areas to live that are more affordable, that might be similar, right?
Closer, right?
So what does Lawrenceville have that other neighborhoods might have in Pittsburgh?
Things, bars,
Things to do, nightlife,
Like walkability to everything.
walkability,
bus line,
bus line,
proximity to important things. Like
jobs,
Work,
and
yeah.
schools, and things like that. Type of architecture. So what other areas have a similar type of architecture or a very desirable type of architecture? If you look at Bloomfield, so if this has become so expensive, people are going to start moving. They might start moving around there, right? So like if they work at Children's Hospital and they can't afford Lawrenceville, they might live in Bloomfield, right?
Yeah.
So you start to see a little bit of boom in and around there. So Bloomfield's got frame houses. They're all like these old school miners' houses, real close together, similar to Lawrenceville, but they don't have like the curb appeal that those old brown brick houses did. Garfield's got some Victorians, kind of like Friendship does. They got some frame houses on top of the hill, but they got some like cool stuff around the shops and stuff on the main street here. And then Friendship's got like those big old Victorians and brick houses and things like that. Big houses, a lot of them converted into multifamily. But Bloomfield, Garfield, and Friendship are all on that main strip that is developable commercial real estate. So, you might want to look at what's going on here, and is it going to bleed over into these areas here? And if so, what part of these areas is probably going to go through the roof first? And then look at those as good potential buys.
Was Troy Hill's appreciation based off its proximity across the river there, or is that unrelated to Lawrenceville?
I have no idea what happened in Troy Hill. I just think in general the Pittsburgh market was doing so strong that like the areas that were, because Troy Hill was like the bottom of the market back then. It was one of those areas that was like the bottom of the market. But it wasn't like super dangerous. There was some danger there. Like there was a murder right down the street from the place I bought. Two murders, one each year at the same time. So, it's not like the safest place, but it's also not like the most crime-ridden place either. So I just figured I liked it. It had a pocket. I liked the way it looked. Troy Hill's got like this little pocket here. Then there's a park right here, and then there's the bigger section of Troy Hill up here with the commercial district. Well, this pocket is completely separated from the rest of Troy Hill, and it's right above Deutschtown and the Mexican War Streets down here. And some of these houses, there's like 3 rows of houses that have great views there. And I just figured, I liked it. It was secluded. It was tucked away from everything else. It was right next to the park, and there was houses with views. So I bought one right smack dab in the middle of it.
And the brewery, is that a popular, like that here? Are there other things around there that attract people, or?
Not really, not there, no.
No.
But it was low. I mean, it was the bottom of the market, so I just figured it can't go any lower. You know what I mean? So got a little bit lucky, and it was like I could